Open your fangs, let the wolf in the dog. I'll give it to me straight. Do you love me anymore? It's hard to conceive what time's done to me, and it's hard to believe that I still believe. I will beg for a buck on the palace steps. We should kick me out cold, say there's nothing left. You should kick me out cold, say there's nothing left. Ooh, I'm cold as winter and young, like a summer day. Just say the word and I will walk away. Well, I've been waking up tired and I can't fall asleep. You can't tell me you don't notice anything. No, I'm not who I was. Who do you want me to be? Why do you still let me hold you? Oh, why do you still let me hold you? I'm cold as winter and young, like a summer day. Just say the word and I will walk away. Like a summer day. Ooh, you just say the word and I will walk away.
Welcome, to another episode of Two Scoops. I am in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm your host, Stefan Edward. Today I'm with Billy Litz. Billy, welcome. Thank you for letting me do this.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate having you. Welcome to Asheville, and
it's been beautiful.
Thanks for hitting me up.
Hell yeah. Billy just played obviously two beautiful songs. You've heard just one of them. We're going to do another one here in a few minutes. Billy and I actually grew up in a similar town without knowing it. That was kind of cool. Grew up, was it Gaithersburg?
I'm originally from Gaithersburg, Maryland, so up north. I moved down to Asheville about 6 years ago.
Right on.
I lose track of it, but a little while ago. But born and raised.
Right on. Obviously, the music scene's kind of what brought you here. Was there?
Yeah, I wanted nature and a vibrant music scene, and I came here and I visited a couple places, but I felt pretty at home here immediately, and I wanted to start a band. I'd been doing like cover band stuff in Ocean City, Maryland, and then I quit that and joined the Peace Corps and like moved to Africa, and then I left that and decided that I wanted to like dive in head first to like an original music project, and so that was just like obsessive life mission for a while, and that is why I moved.
Right on.
Moved here.
Was Hustle Souls? Hustle Souls is the project that Billy leads.
Yeah.
Did that start here in Asheville, or is that something that you brought from home?
That's a Asheville band. That was my second attempt at starting an original band. When I got here, I just jumped into the music scene as deep as I could and joined all kinds of bands, playing keyboards and trumpets and not trumpets, multiple, but
that'd be cool.
It would be cool. I've do a Roland Kirk thing with trumpet. But Hustle Souls was my second attempt at starting a band. My first one fell apart. Guitar player moved to New Orleans. Bass player and drummer didn't get along, and so we folded that. And then Hustle Souls was my second attempt. We've had a lot of members, throughout the years, but it's been sticking, and we got a good thing going.
You guys just put out a full length, right?
So we got a full length out called Color, which is
Awesome. It's awesome.
available in the back of my car or on Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. It's out there. So definitely check that out. We're super proud of that album. And, we're right now in the thick of, we got a lot of stuff that I'm really excited about, new stuff. We're thinking about the next record and how to put that out there. And, if you come out to shows, we'll be playing the record, but we've also got basically a new full length's worth of material that's ready to roll.
Cool.
So.
Chat a little bit about Color. You guys had a pretty amazing experience recording that, didn't you? The engineer and...
Yeah, so we put out a live video series called Snaggy Mountain Session. Snaggy Mountain's like this kind of like artist farming garden compound in the mountains up this way. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and I was hanging out there a lot, and we went up there and did a video series to test out some songs and to put out just get YouTube videos going. We were hit up by Eric Seraphin. Mixer Man is his like stage name, his writing name. He's an author, but he was a mixer and producer and engineer in LA for a long time and did Ben Harper stuff, Far Side, the hip hop group, did a lot of stuff for them. Sold millions of records and stuff, and then he moved to Asheville a couple years ago. He hit us up and produced our album, told us he wanted to make a record, so we worked with him, and it was a great experience. We did it super efficiently, and man, it was fun. If I could make records all day, every day, that's what I would do.
Yeah, well, you guys gave him great material to do whatever he did with, and then whatever he did, it's polished. It's nice. It's great. Like he said, check it out on Spotify or find him in the back of his van and buy it from him, because you definitely want to hear Color for sure.
You'll know my van because it's the white one with no windows.
It's so funny. Someone asked me, I got in a conversation in a bar, and they asked me, so who were you interviewing? And I said, guy from Hustle Souls, Billy Litz. And they goes, is that? I've seen that white van. It says Litz on the back of it.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It's so it's the white van with no windows and a dude that says Victor Litz Music Center. Shout out to Gaithersburg, Maryland, and my pops and the Litz family. And it's a sketchy looking van, but I do sell. All I sell out of the back of it is CDs that I do own the rights to the music. Good, so it's all legal. It's all legit.
Awesome, dude. I'm sure you've heard this before. You have a very unique voice, a very lovely voice to listen to. What inspires the way that you sing, and are there artists, or just how did that come about? How did that form?
That's an interesting question. I have heard a lot about, having a unique voice, an interesting voice. I've been compared to all kinds of people that I'm not necessarily influenced by. Like Leon Redbone is like this old, like early jazz style singer, and then Dave Matthews and stuff that I never reference in my head. So it's I have to give a large part to genetics, and then just singing a lot. I just do it all the time, and I've just worked with what I've got. Musically, I've got a lot of influences that I could probably more concretely like lean to, but I just try to be expressive and believe in what I'm singing. So I actually was in chorus in high school and did some singing classes in college and stuff, and I work on it, but it has been a pretty organic process is a nice way to put it. Yeah.
When I don't know how to phrase this question, with Victor Litz being a heavy part of your life, obviously, and your family,
for sure.
Did you grow up doing lessons through that?
Yeah, I teach lessons now, and I always tell people, like, if they want their kids to stick with music, is like, it's a long game, and there were a lot of times where I wasn't into it and I would fade out of it, but Victor Litz Music Center is a music shop in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and that my dad runs as a family business. And so we just always had like guitars and weird instruments just always at the house. So like I would quit and throw a fit and be like, I hate music. This is boring. I want to go skating, or I want to, I don't care. But then eventually I would get bored of that, and there would still be, you know, the instruments weren't gone. There was always still something new, and I would always get back into it. So, you know, I would quit practicing, quit lessons, but I always had the opportunity to go back in, and I'm extraordinarily grateful for that because, you know, I would have stopped a lot of times in my life, and now it's like, man, what would be going on if I would have stopped? You know, if my parents gave up and were like, dude, your trumpet's going back. You know, you're done. No. You know, but I wouldn't have said no. I'd be like, fine, I don't care, take it. And then now, you know, nobody ever sold the trumpet, and there was always a trumpet available to me if I wanted to get back into it. So
cool.
I'm really grateful and privileged, and you know,
trumpet's your first instrument?
That's the first one that I that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I quit a lot. You know, I quit trombone, quit snare drum, quit bass, quit guitar, quit piano, and then trumpet. I was like, all right, for whatever reason, it made sense to me, and then you know. It's still where I feel at home. I play a lot of keyboards now too. Yeah. I
was gonna ask you if you had advice for young artists, but it sounds like keep an instrument around.
Yeah, for like, you know, I work with like really young kids, and so I just don't like you're not gonna want to do it at some point. Like even everybody, you know, at some point it's gonna be too much, and you're gonna lose your spark for it. But like, that spark can come back, and you know, you have to work on it. You have to like kindle that fire, but as you get older, you're aware of that, and you can do that. But with younger artists, you kind of just like, you know, just don't shut the door forever on it.
Yeah. Instagram or just?
Yeah, we're on Instagram as well.
What's the @HustleSouls?
@HustleSouls.
Super easy. We'll put a little like thing right here.
Try to keep it simple.
Yeah. Well, guys, you heard it from Billy. They're going to be all over the country here this year, next year. So just check out their website. Check them all out. Billy, thank you so much for being a part of this. We're going to get some more music. My name's Stefan. Billy, thanks again, man. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Dancing with you should be simple, but it ain't as simple as dancing alone. Oh, but dancing alone can get lonely. Some move slowly, I'll catch on. Oh, the singer will sing us the simplest song, the simplest song that he knows. And I'll stand beside you and fumble along, just move slowly, and I'll catch on. When everything's spinning, honey, don't let me down. You can turn me round any which way. I will try not to cross you or fall out of step. If you promise you'll do the same. Oh, the singer will sing us the simplest song, the simplest song that he knows. And I'll stand beside you and fumble along, just move slowly, now catch on. Well, dancing with you should be simple, but it ain't as simple as dancing alone. But dancing alone can get lonely. Just move slowly, now catch on.